Okay, a little bonus video today. I want to demonstrate Claude artifacts and show you how we can use Claude to experiment and build simple applications that now with recent updates from Anthropic can include AI features. So we're going to go through the steps from start to finish of prompting with Claude in order to generate a working basic app and interface. So once we're logged into Claude, we'll see on the left here we've got an artifacts button, and this is where we can see examples of artifacts that have been created before, and we can take some inspiration here, or we can come up here and create our own new artifact. We've got some sort of starting templates here, but we're going to start from scratch on our example. Now, first of all, Claude is going to explain what it can do and ask us what it is we would like to do. Now, my idea for today is going to make a simple bug tracking system that uses AI to set priority and summarize the user submitted issues, just as an example of the sort of thing we can do. So I'm going to explain this to Claude now. I'd like to create a customer-facing bug tracker that enables a user to submit a ticket and describe their problem. It should use AI to ask relevant questions for clarification, but only one or two, not an endless conversation. It should then assign a priority and write a summary for the support team to pick up. Right. So let's have a look here. So we're talking about an AI-based customer support ticketing system. So it's now asked for some clarifying questions. Okay, so what kind of product or service? Okay, it's obviously relevant here. We are a retail store, an online retail store selling bikes, bike parts and accessories. What's the typical user like? The users are general consumers who have made a purchase from our store or are using our website. So the inquiry could be related to a product or the functionality of the store. What priorities levels? Let's go with low, medium, high, critical priority levels. Right. So we've added some relevant information that's going to help Claude now build our bug tracker. So now it's describing its plan. So it's going to create a simple form where users can describe their issue. It's going to use AI to analyze the description and asks one or two targeted clarifying questions based on whether it's product related, website ordering, or general inquiries. It's going to assign some priority logic, and then it's going to ask for some clarifications from the user, and then write a clean structured summary with customer details, issue type, priority, and recommended next steps. Sounds great. Let's do it. So now Claude is going to start creating our app. It's opened up this artifact panel and it's starting to write the code for us live. It's using React, tends to default to JavaScript, but I believe if we ask for a different language, it will also use that. And this will take a few minutes to come up with our first V1 prototype. So I'll pause the video here and join you back in once it's done. Okay, so that took about a minute, and we have our initial interface here and a quick summary of what's been done. So the features that have been built: initial submission, AI-powered clarification, intelligent processing, and the support team summary. All right, so we're going to give it a go and see how well this works. So your name, I'm going to go Paul, put my email address here, and my order number is order 1234. Describe the issue. I bought a bike from you and the handlebars were missing. Right, we're going to submit that issue. I'm just going to do some analysis here. Okay, so it's asked a couple of questions. What's the order number or model name of the bike you purchased? So it's acknowledged immediately what I said here. Order and model was a Kona Smoke 123. Was the bike pre-assembled or did you assemble it yourself? Pre-assembled. Great question. Right, I'm going to submit that. It's going to create a ticket. It's interesting here. It looks like it might have actually crashed or hit a loop or something. So let's talk to Claude and tell it what's happening. When we get to creating your ticket after submitting, the app doesn't progress any further. So not unusual for us to encounter issues. So let's have a look. The problem is likely in AI response passing or error handling. Let me add better error handling and fallbacks. So you can see actually here in this code that it's writing a prompt for its own AI. That is that's the prompt that it's going to use to generate those questions. And another one here, which is about creating the structures, ticket, and the priority level here, so we can kind of get us insight into how Claude thinks we can, instruct and use AI in our own products and apps. So we'll give it a few more seconds here while it corrects this issue and adds some better error handling. Okay, so let's put it in here. So I'm going to put the same thing in here, Paul. Order 1234. I'm going to give it a different issue. I bought a bike helmet and it arrived cracked. No good. Right, so we're going to do our analysis now. Okay, can you describe the extent of the crack? There's a surface scratch or to go through to the helmet shell. It goes right through the inner shell. Did the helmet arrive damaged in the packaging? Yes, the box was damaged when delivered. Right, I'm going to submit those answers and see if we've resolved that issue. Okay, so now we go. So your ticket has been successfully created. Your support ticket has been created and our team will review it. And here's the summary. So it's been assigned a medium priority and categorized as a general issue. It's got my customer details here and a summary. Customer Paul reported I bought a bike helmet and arrived cracked. And it's given that the answer to my questions. And it says the customer has experienced an issue that may affect their satisfaction with our service. Suggested actions are review customer issue, contact customer for more details, resolve issue, and follow up. Great. So that's pretty useful. That's definitely better than some of the sort of support tickets I've seen before, and more usable by the support team. So we're going to give it another example here just to kind of test it. So now Bob at gmail.com. He's got no order number, and I can't check out. I'm trying to buy a £10,000 bike and accessories, and my payment method is failing. Okay, so let's see what questions we get now here. What specific error messages? Nothing. The page is frozen. Have you been able to successfully make purchases on before? Yes, no problems in the past. Right, so we're going to create the ticket here. Let's see what the summary is. Okay, so again, medium priority general issue, and create that great summary there. So as you've seen, we can create a really sort of simple experience that's actually got some kind of real power behind the scenes. And in order to just kind of explore how we might use AI in a product or feature, this is an incredible way of getting to that relatively quickly. This obviously wouldn't be the finished app. This isn't what you go to market with or launch, but in a matter of minutes, we've explored an idea, we've come up with an interface, we could do a lot more iteration on this, and we can sort of see how we can integrate AI or other features within our products. We can also publish this, right? So this is something that we can create a link to and share with our team, share for feedback from prospective users or our friends and family to get their inputs as well. So very quickly we get into a kind of very functional working prototype of an idea or concept. And this, we've used a kind of example here of a support bug tracking system, but this can be anything across any market or any application. So hopefully you found this useful. I think it's an incredible feature. I tend to use this every day when I'm exploring product ideas, and I think it dramatically speeds up our exploration and gets us to a much higher level of fidelity sooner, so that when we kind of go to market with things and when we kind of take things into our development pipelines, we've got much more fully formed ideas that we've been able to experiment with and get feedback on much quicker. So yeah, more of this to come, but hopefully you found this helpful. Thanks. Bye.